finally here. Lord Brunson back at you with the back at you. And I am the best reporting on the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Let's let it brew. Let's let it marinate for a second. OTAs, man. I want to know how everybody Memorial Day weekend was. Y'all know Memorial Day is one of them ones for me, man. It's one of them ones for me in terms of just my time in the service and stuff like that, man. You know, Memorial Day be hitting different sometime, man. Memorial Day be hitting different sometime. RB, what up? What up? What up? What's up with it? You know what I'm saying? Let's let it matriculate on. Then we early 47 seconds in. Salute to you, man. Vosh, what's up, Vosh? Noel, what's up? Dre the Don, what up? What's good? Troy, what's up? D-Lo, what's good, my boy? Craig, what's up? What's up, fam? Thanks for your sir. I appreciate you, man. Shout out to all the vets. Shout out to the fallen soldiers. Shout out to everybody all across the world. You know what I'm saying? That's out there making it happen. OTAs are here. We're going to have content all week in the name of OTAs, man. Mitchell, what's up? Happy OTA day. Philadelphia Eagles officially are going to be, you know what I'm saying? LB, you seen Ringo working today? Today? I ain't even seen nothing from OTAs yet. I ain't think they posted nothing yet. But I'm pretty sure we're gonna talk about Ringo. And you know, when the clips come out, this was gonna be a two-piece. This was gonna be a two-piece McNugget. But I expect big things out of Ringo. So to hear Ringo working right now, it's not no surprise to me, man. I expect big things out of Ringo. I have to hold Ringo to the standard of a champion because he is a champion. He might not have had an extremely big role last year, but he got championship experience. Championship experience. Ringo was drafted for this very moment, got the speed, got the size, got the attributes to be one of them ones. Has a Jalen Ramsey-esque frame, and I think Ringo fits what we want to do so well because of the willingness to tackle. The willingness to tackle. Now it's time. A part of me still would like to have a vet come in there and shore up this room, but now it's time. Now it's time for Keely Ringo. You know what I'm saying? Now it's time for Trotter Jr. It's time for guys to step up. You know what I mean? It's time for guys to step up. We got a lot of cachet. We got a lot of things riding on the development of young players. And you know, that makes me feel good about our situation moving forward because a lot was riding on the development of young players last year, and we bought back some hardware, depending on our young players. The Nolan Smiths, the Jalix Hunts, the Jalen Carter. Will he take the next step? We had a lot of those reservations. Jalen Carter had to be the man last year. Jalen Carter had to be the man. Fletcher and them was gone. Jalen Carter had to be the man last year. Jalen Carter, Jordan Davis, dudes had to step up. Dudes talking about not wanting Ramsey. I'd take Ramsey in a heartbeat. I'd take Jalen Ramsey in a heartbeat. If Jalen Ramsey was to become a Philadelphia Eagle, then that means Fangio is maturing and Jalen Ramsey is maturing. Fangio is maturing and Jalen Ramsey is maturing. Especially if the young player is not ready. I mean, I'll take him now. What's good, LB? Fangio must feel good about our corners. I think Fangio felt good about Ringo last year. but I think he just kept him in a microwave. You know what I'm saying? OTA start the day when it's mandatory camp. 14 days away. Mandatory camp is in June. I think it's only 1 day. Mandatory mini camp. I think it's only 1 day this year. So it's 14 days from the day. And, you know, a lot got to be worked out. A lot got to be decided. A lot got to be ironed out. I am vastly impressed with the way that A.J. Brown and Smitty have been working out this offseason. That's setting a precedent for the guys that's under them. I think Jahan Dotson is slated to have much more of a bigger role in the impact. We were able to retain Dallas Goedert. You know what I mean? I want to see what A.J. Dillon brings to the fold. OTAs are important. We get to look at these rookies, Hattie Campbell, Makuba, who's also a lot is riding on the shoulders of Makuba because Makuba is plug and play. Hattie Campbell, these are plug and play players, man. A lot is riding on his success. A lot is riding on if they could grasp the playbook. A lot is riding on that, man. A lot is riding on that, man. We are chasing a repeat. We chasing a repeat. OTAs and minicamp is where you have to start to develop the basics, develop the fundamentals. The fundamentals were a big reason why the Philadelphia Eagles won the Super Bowl as well. I call him Hattie Campbell. Hattie Warbucks. The fundamentals are, and I don't want nobody biting my style. The Hattie Warbucks tees coming now. Hattie War Machine, Hattie War. Listen, y'all know I'm a content curator. I don't want nobody biting my style. The Hattie Warbucks merch, I'm drawing it up right now. Don't do it. Y'all tried to run off with the sauce with the Quintana Bay. Talk about Quinyanamo. Don't do it. Y'all tried to run off with the sauce before. But anyway, you know what I mean? Hattie, you know what I mean? Our offensive linemen, those guys are making waves. They're impressing Jordan Mailata. I can't wait to see what those boys bring to the table. Our stout defensive tackle from Nebraska. I love that guy, bro. You know, we get to see what a lot of these guys bring to the table this year. And even our last pick in this year's draft. Even our last pick in this year's draft. You know what I mean? All the way to the last pick in the draft, we got things to look forward to. So I'm cool with the draft. I'm cool with the offseason. Now it's more about seeing what the product looks like. Ty Robinson is a beast. I'm looking forward to Ty Robinson. I might be looking forward to Ty Robinson the most out of the rookies. I know Makuba looking good is of strong importance for sure, because you did lose Gardner Johnson, but I would have loved to keep CJ for one more year and train up Makuba, man. I would have loved to do that, bro. CJ just had man, the guys just loved having him around. If you was going to get rid of Slay, you could have kept CJ, man. Can Cowboys fans speak in here, or are the mods? No, don't mod nobody. Don't mod nobody. Don't mod nobody, man. Cowboys fans can talk your piece. This is lunchtime with the bullies. I appreciate you, Madeline Maddox. I appreciate you. But I'm excited for OTAs, man. I want to see guys moving around. I want to see guys training, man. We're 100 days away from kickoff. You know what I'm saying? And as a defending champs, you gotta hold yourself to a higher standard. As a defending champs, as Eagles sports fans, you gotta hold yourself to a higher standard. Because once again, I give the Twitter streets content to talk about. Once again, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but in a strange way, that's my app. I've been carrying the Twitter streets. That's just the facts. Twitter exploded when I said Jalen was better than Lamar. Now I've caused the intersecular issue on Twitter. I said that the Philadelphia 76ers are equivalent to the Dallas Cowboys. And I said that Joel Embiid is equivalent to Dak Prescott. That's what I said. And the parallels are uncanny. It might sound nasty, it might sound hurtful, but the truth is the truth. How can you with confidence? I know y'all been new this though, King George, but apparently Twitter didn't. Apparently that's where the diehard 76ers fans dwell. A broken crayon still color heavy in my workout. I appreciate you, man. Thanks for streaming. This is where the diehard fans dwell. This is where the diehard fans dwell on Twitter. This is where they're allowed to get disrespectful. They're allowed to say all type of stuff in Twitter. This is where they reside. They reside on Twitter. So I say it on Twitter, not looking for engagement. They claim I'm looking for engagement. I don't got to look for anything. They claim it's about engagement, farming. It's really how I feel. What have the 76ers done? They haven't been to an Eastern. First of all, I just had to watch the Milwaukee Bucks win a championship. I had to watch the New York Knicks go to an Eastern Conference Finals for the first year since like 1950 or whatever it was, not being literal. You know what I'm saying? The Indiana Pacers could be getting their first title. OKC could be getting their first title. The Timberwolves could be getting their first title. And I am sick and tired of 76ers fans acting like Dallas Cowboys fans and coddling Joel Embiid the same way the Cowboys coddle the Cowboys coddle Dak Prescott. I'm sick of it. I won't stand for it. I see hypocrisy. I gotta speak on it. Because on Twitter, when you type in Dallas Cowboys and a lot of these Joel Embiid apologists in a search bar, it's a lot of jokes about how the Cowboys ain't go to an Eastern Conference game. It's a lot of jokes in them search bars. How the Cowboys don't do this. How the Cowboys don't do that. Lunchtime Bully Dave, thank you for the super chat. I think we shouldn't use the tush push on Detroit to give them some respect, but everyone else, Dunsky. No, they got to get this work. They got to get this work. The Cowboys ain't been to no championship game. The championship game is equivalent to the Eastern Conference Finals. It's one round away from the big dance. Everybody knows this. They and they feelings on that app about this one. What they saying? Embiid was injured. Embiid ain't have this. Embiid don't have the coaches. Embiid was injured. Oh my God, this, that, and the third. We don't let the Cowboys say that about that. Embiid should have been. I got the tweets saying Embiid should have been out of here. But I'm not mad. This is my only thing. With this is that I can agree with Philly sports fans. I just like to do it amicably. Because a lot of people from my part of the city don't care about sports. They don't care about sports. These diehards be having to take the scenic route in the city and they get the hell out of there before it's dark. Up that highway, back to Chester. Well, Chester damn near Philly, to be honest. They back out Bucks County somewhere, Abington. They get the hell out of that city when they sporting event day is over with. Why be disrespectful if you don't agree with somebody? It's a new day out here, man. The ladies have more power than anything to talk about sports, but they some of the most disrespectful on Twitter. My God, they some of the most disrespectful on Twitter. And I don't understand why. I don't even like going back and forth with women. Y'all know how fast my words is. I've been restraining it. But if I be like, if you don't go ahead, your lace front moving, then you're going to be upset with me. You're going to be upset with me. You're going to be upset with me. If I talk to you like how I talk to the guys, they going to be mad at me. They going to be mad at me. If y'all want to run around here with the Philadelphia 76ers, be happy in the beginning of the season, get your backs beat out, and don't go. Do you know Joel Embiid? Do you know Joel Embiid is the only MVP in the history of the NBA to never go past the second round? Chester, not Philly, but I know a lot of people in Chester that moved from Philly. Do you know Joel Embiid is the only MVP to never go past the second round? These are facts. Joel Embiid is 0-3 in game sevens. Trae Young packed us up. I think we got Trae Young. Extended. Trae Young packed us up. The last game 7 was against Boston. Embiid didn't even play the first 2 games. James Harden dropped 45 in game 1. Stole a game without Embiid. Embiid had 15 in game 7, bro. 0 for 4 from 3, 27%. Now the notion is that I don't know basketball because I don't agree. No, I'm keeping it solid. I'm keeping that same energy. That's what these Sixers fans who are Eagles fans not doing. I'm a Sixers fan. That's the confusing part. By itself, D-Lo, I'm keeping the same energy. If a superstar not getting it done, why we can't talk about it because it's Joel Embiid and the Sixers? Blaming that ATL loss on Embiid is crazy. Game 7, when he did the spin move and lost the ball to Gallinari, which ultimately sealed the game, what is he doing the spin move? I think Embiid shoot the ball too much. I think he shoot too many jump shots. I don't care, bro. I'm going to keep it a beam, bro. I'm going to keep it a beam. Joel Prescott, Dak Embiid. That's their names from now on. Joel Prescott and Dak Embiid until otherwise. I don't care who feel no type of way. I don't like losing. These guys ain't been past the second round in 24 years. The same stuff we dragged the Cowboys for. The same stuff we dragged the Cowboys for. I can't sugarcoat that. All these people on Twitter that got a problem with it, they ain't go to a Philadelphia public school, man. They ain't go, they ain't go. Bro, I went to George Clymer Elementary School, got kicked out of Clymer. Then I went to M. Hall Stanton on 16th and Cumberland in my hood. Graduated from Stanton. Went to Gillespie for a year, middle school, got kicked out of Gillespie. You know what I'm saying? Then I got moved over to John Wanamaker on 11th and Cecil B. The school not even standing no more. All four of them schools, I had an Allen Iverson. I had a cut off thermal on my arm trying to look like Allen Iverson. What are we talking about? Then I graduated Wanamaker. I got my act together. I stopped getting kicked out of schools, and I was in one high school, and that was it for that. That was it. Some of these guys that disagreeing don't know nothing about AI riding through the city in a Bentley. The kids running up to the car, happy to see AI. They don't know nothing about seeing AI and Beanie Siegel riding around in the Bentley. They don't know none of that. They don't know nothing about beans coming through the block, buying all the tree from everybody. They don't know about none of that, bro. These guys want to identify. A lot of people want to identify with with the aesthetic of being from Philadelphia. They want to. I get phone when I wake up. I got phone calls about the Lemon Hill shooting in Fairmount Park. I got phone calls about the Lemon Hill shooting in Fairmount Park. Family members, hey, yo, fam, that's crazy. Lemon Hill shooting in Fairmount Park. I got phone calls about that. That's the first thing about Philly that I got a phone call about. We not the same. We not the same. I'm not the same from a lot of these guys, and a lot of these people get this confused. A lot of people get this confused. I don't care if you're losing. I don't care if you're an attractive MVP candidate that keep losing. Wins the parade. We done paired them with Jimmy Butler, who left and single-handedly took took Miami to the finals. We done paired him with Paul George, Ben Simmons. Listen. I'm not sugarcoating nothing for no Philadelphia 76ers. South Street parties with AI was crazy. Wagner and the Bentley was the best. Man, it was crazy, bro. They don't understand that, though, bro. Some of these people from Maryland, some of these people are from Delaware, and that's cool because Philadelphia sports is the closest thing. Delaware ain't got no teams. Some parts of Maryland don't got no teams. But some people don't understand that inside of Philadelphia, nobody cares about what you average for the most part. Nobody cares about what you average or what you did if you ain't win. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. Nobody cares. And I think it's hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? I think it's hypocritical to laugh at Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys while making the same excuses we laugh at them for feasible for Joel Embiid. That's hypocritical. I don't care what you say. AI never won, but AI is a cultural icon. AI, Yao Ming, Kobe Bryant, these guys are Michael Jordan. Very few people can be cultural icons. Very few people can change the game. It wouldn't be millions of people playing the game the way they play the game if it wasn't for Allen Iverson. Allen Iverson changed the game. Guys was wearing suits on the sideline until AI came around. Now you see these guys wearing streetwear. AI is in a different league, man. AI is a different phenom, a different beast. And AI went to the finals. You wanna know AI went to the finals with? While we making excuses for Joel Embiid? You know what I mean? You wanna know who AI went to the finals with? We making all the excuses for Joel Embiid. He had a team. AI went to the finals with Eric Snow, Aaron McKee, Tyrone Hill, and Dikembe Mutombo. I'm missing somebody. Who else was it? Who else was it? He went to the finals. It was AI, Eric Snow, Aaron McKee came off the bench. Was it Cool Coach? Who was it? Was it Cool Coach? Because Aaron McKee was sixth man of the year. George Lynch. Did George Lynch start? I don't think Matt Geiger started. I can't remember who was playing the 3 guard. Eric Snow was the point guard. AI was the 2 guard. Who was the 3 guard? I can't remember who was the 3. George Lynch sounded about right. Aaron McKee came. Aaron McKee was sixth man of the year. Bro, Aaron McKee would have never won sixth man of the year if it wasn't for Allen Iverson. Dikembe Mutombo was defensive player of the year. AI was MVP. AI put that team on his back. I've never seen, and this, I don't think Larry Hughes was on that roster. And this what really got him mad. This was the initial tweet. I said, Cat had a way, dog. Cat's playoff performance, in my opinion, was better than any Joel Embiid playoff performance. That's what I was getting it at. But I worded it like this: Cat's playoff performance is over. It puts him over Embiid. I didn't mean to say that because I don't think Cat is better than Embiid. But what Cat did, dropping 20 in the fourth quarter, staring down an 0-3 deficit, I ain't see Embiid do that. I ain't see Embiid do that. I ain't see him do it. So, I mean, hey, man, until further notice, man, I got to call a spade, and I don't care who like it. I don't care about Twitter. I don't care about Twitter. You know what I mean? I don't care about what they talking about over there, bro. They like, are you fishing for engagement? I don't do content on Twitter. I don't do content on Twitter. It ain't my fault that sometimes I say some things and it gets a extremely positive. It's always a negative. It's always an outrage. People were outraged when I said Jalen Hurts was better than Lamar. Then I gave my reasoning for a couple of days on it. Outraged by it. You know? How can you be outraged about this? It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. It's the truth. The 76ers killed my spirit from watching regular season basketball the way I used to. Are you even surprised at this point? I dealt with this during the playoffs. It'd be your own fans. Desert Eagle. I'm not worried. I'm not worried about nothing they talking about on Twitter because week 1 at the game, it's gonna be teddy bears and rainbows. It's gonna be teddy bears and rainbows. Nobody ain't gonna have no problem with nobody. What nobody said, no nothing. That's why Twitter is a unique space to me. The internet is just unique in a whole because you're able to talk to people in ways you wouldn't talk to them in real life. And I hate that. I absolutely hate that. If Cat had a killer instinct, he'd be better than who? Who JE. But this the thing though. Dropping a dub in the fourth quarter was killer instinct. I think Cat tonight, Cat might drop 30. Cat might have 30 tonight. I believe he had 30. He had to have 30 the other night when he dropped 20 in the fourth quarter. I think Cat gonna go for another 25, 30 tonight. And this is what I like about Cat though, because Cat can shoot from the top of the key, but Cat will show you that ball and go. Cat will do a show and go and try to boom on you, bro. I respect that about Cat. You know what I mean? Cat, yeah, Cat do get dumb fouls, and sometimes he can be a bit of a defensive liability. And B do be treating Cat though. And B be treating a lot of people. And B, Dak Prescott, bruh. And B be doing people filthy in the regular season. But then you get a 3-2 lead against the Celtics and Al Horford shutting you down. Al Horford was 40 then. You get a 3-2 lead against We good. Let me get a thumbs up. Oh yeah, we good. My bad, y'all. This is a Bluetooth situation. But you know, like the thing, the Sixers thing, it don't bother me because it's like if they don't get nothing done under Embiid's tenure, then like, was I wrong? Was I wrong? Was I wrong? It's always an outrage, man, when you're doing content creation. When I said it was hurt season, they said I was crazy. When I made the hurt season hat, they said I was crazy. They said I was crazy. They said I was crazy, man. They said I was crazy. But like I said, at the end of the day, you got to kind of sound crazy when you ain't following the sheep. They running around being sheep for Joel Embiid. The Sixers was giving away free tickets this year. Sixers had tickets for fucking... Sixers had $13 tickets this year. You might have to get the crazy the AirPods. No, it's not the AirPods. It was my phone was I don't even have my AirPods today. My phone was connected to my car Bluetooth. LB not playing around with the Phillies either. Listen, I don't watch baseball. I don't watch hockey. I'm a basketball guy. But the last 2 years, I haven't been watching basketball like that. I've been watching the playoffs. You know what I mean? And then that's why I tell them, like, yo, I haven't been following basketball like I used to follow basketball. Oh, we can tell. So you mean to tell me you watched 82 games of the Sixers last year and you arguing with me? You watched 82 games of that and you arguing with me? You watched 82 games of the Sixers. You watched every game of the Sixers and you arguing with me. I didn't have to watch to know they was ass. You watched 82 games of that and you arguing with me. Come on, man. Come on. You can't blame all that on Embiid. Well, then you can't blame all that on Dak Prescott. I blame the stars. Dak Prescott is responding. We go as Joel Embiid go, just like the Eagles go as Jalen Hurts go. And then to try to make it seem like I'm trying to use Joel Embiid. This is what one person said on Twitter. I'm trying to use what I'm saying about Joel Embiid to take a shot at the Dallas Cowboys. She's unfamiliar with my game. You want to know what I need to take a shot at the Dallas Cowboys? Breath in my lungs. All I need is breath in my lungs to take a shot at the Dallas Cowboys. I just need warm blood in my veins. I don't need anything extra to take a shot at the Dallas Cowboys. And newsflash to people who tweet, who on the app as much as I'm on it, you don't get paid from Twitter. If I got off Twitter, it would probably be a flatbed dropping my Bentley off right now. Twitter is a waste of free time. Your engagement farming. What am I going to do with the engagement? I got tweets with 6,000 likes, 3,000 likes. I can't take them to the bank, cash them in. People disagree with what I said. It'd be the ones who never sat courtside. It'd be the ones who never was at Wachovia Center. The ones who never was at the Spectrum. It'd be the new ones. Desert Eagle when Paul George gone. What he there for? Rock, thank you for the super chat. People say you crazy until you're not. What he there for? I don't understand what is he there for? Paul George hasn't shown any inclination that he can help a team. Yeah, when has he done it? Man? The Sixers doomed, bro. The Sixers should have traded Embiid 2 or 3 years ago, bro. Head up. I want you to say that Joker not better than Embiid. I want you to say that. Like, no, Embiid is better than Joker. Y'all tripping. I've seen the light the last 2 years. You can't trade him for Giannis. You need Giannis. You need to pair him with Giannis. This is the only time he's going to win. I would keep Maxey. I would keep McCain. I would keep Maxey and McCain. I would blow the rest up. I ain't going to lie. I'll blow the rest up. I'm keeping Maxey and McCain, and I'm blowing the rest up. Maxey, McCain, I'm blowing the rest up. Maxey, McCain, I'm blowing the rest up. But I'm not gonna lose no sleep over them. You wanna know why? Because the Philadelphia Eagles gonna do what they supposed to do. Gonna do what they supposed to do. Like, I had to take care of my mental health. How could I watch a game in October on Tuesday, then they turn around again and play on Thursday, then they play on Saturday, and get exposed, and then be in the mental state to watch Thursday night football or Sunday? Why would I do that to myself? Why would I do that to myself repeatedly? Repeatedly. I'm a Sixers fan. I'm not a fan of no other team. That's what it is. But they stink. They stink. And that's okay. Butler went to 2 finals, 1 in the bubble, and B couldn't do that. The issue is you need a ball dominant guard, bro. It's hard for a team that depends on a center or a big man to make waves for you to go somewhere. That's very unlikely, and it's very difficult, to be honest. Quite honestly, it's just very unlikely, man, for a center to do the things that guards can do, which is why James Harden was able to drop 45 in game 1 against the Celtics in that 7-game series. If Joel Embiid had to play 2 games without James Harden, we probably would have lost both of them, because James Harden, the guard skill set is just unmatched. It's unmatched. Does Jahad Campbell got potential to be Defensive Rookie of the Year? They robbed us last year with Quinyon Mitchell. Did y'all see Quinyon Mitchell? Did y'all see Quinyon Mitchell not even be one of PFF's top players 25 and under? That was alarming to me, but I try my best not to look at the list, because most of these lists are made by nerds. Most of these lists are made by nerds, and nerds just don't think too well about critical situations. A lot of these lists are made by nerds, so I try my best. But I'm gonna respect the list, because that would make me a hypocrite. The word of the day is hypocrite. I'm gonna respect the list because I was happy that Jalen was top 5 out of QBs on PFF list. I was happy that Arthur Juan Brown was number 1 in the QB rankings. You know what I mean? So I gotta respect PFF. I gotta respect it, whether I like it or not. Ty Robinson is going to transform. Ty Robinson is very, very capable. Ty Robinson could be better than Milton Williams off the dribble. Off the bubble, he could be better than Milton Williams, bro. The way that I seen him play in college, and the way that he had Shedeur Sanders all over the place. Do I think Cooper DeJean is going to move to the outside? I don't want him to. I don't want him to. I don't need him to. I don't want him to. I don't need him to. Cooper DeJean is on the list. Top players 25 and under at 24 from his slot play. Pick 6 in the Super Bowl from the slot. Cooper DeJean, the best slot in the NFL. Cooper DeJean is the best slot in the NFL. Yeah, that's crazy. That Cooper DeJean is the best slot in the NFL. Oh, and I tweeted that the Eagles should draft Cooper DeJean before it happened. Got a lot of backlash from that, too. They said I was crazy. They said I was crazy. They said I was crazy. Said I was crazy. I do want us to sign Gilmore, man. I just want a veteran corner. I want a veteran corner, man. I want a veteran corner, man. But the guy we drafted, he got slot experience. The corner we drafted, I haven't done any research on him, bro. I want Ramsey. I want Gilmore. I don't care which one of the two, bro. I just think we need some veteran help on the outside. I think we need some veteran help on the outside. A guy that the guys could look at and watch how they prepare. That's going to be Q and Ringo, though. Is heating up? What's heating up? Ramsey heating up to the Eagles? Something got to happen, man. You saved some money with Dallas Goedert restructuring his situation. I feel a Jalen Hurts extension coming. They found you crazy with the Hurts season. They found me crazy, man. They was in my DM asking for refunds, and the hat's still selling to this day. I can go down. I can go up and down the list of takes or opinions that I've given that people called me crazy for. So me saying that the 76ers are the Dallas Cowboys, me calling Joel Embiid, Joel Prescott, Dak Embiid, why can't they both be true? What do we get out of it? People are ready to put hands and feet. People ready to put hands and feet on me over the 76ers who ain't been out the second round in 24 years. Is that not how the Dallas Cowboys move? Is that not how the Dallas Cowboys move? We can have all the jokes in the world about Dak Prescott and how they don't get to the conference game, but we can't talk about the Philadelphia 76ers. What made them special? They've been ass since Allen Iverson. Come on, bro. We've been trusting the process. We've been trusting the process since I was in Afghanistan. That was 2011. That was 2011. We've been trusting the process since 2011. And been the only bright spot. Cool, man. Cool. That's cool, man. That's cool. If our only bright spot is winning the MVP and not getting past the second round in the last 24 years, then I mean, I guess you got to take your victories, man. You got to take your victories, man. The last bright spot for the Dallas Cowboys in the last 30 years was Dak Prescott rookie season. I guess losers just got to take their victories. I don't see no bright spot in going out sad repeatedly. We got Doc Rivers fired, a championship coach. We got Doc Rivers fired. You know what I'm saying? Nick Nurse, didn't he win a chip with the Raptors? He gonna get the boot. All we do is get eliminated and get coaches fired. And then try to keep fitting these puzzles around Joel Embiid. You need to be fitting it around Maxey. You need to be fitting it around Maxey, bro. I've been trusting the process since 2011. Since 2011, been trusting the process. Bro, the Bucks won a championship. Indiana or OKC might win a title, bro. OKC is an expansion team. An expansion team. What? You know what our legacy is in Philly? Dr. J, Moses Malone, Allen Iverson, Charles Barkley. We got legacy in Philly, man. Daryl Dawkins, Mo Cheeks. We got legacy in Philly, man. And we running around here getting kicked around and watching other teams have the time of their life. The Knicks had a parade, bro, for beating the Celtics, bro, because they went to the Eastern Conference Finals. What is Charles Barkley and AI legacy? Hall of Fame. Hall of Fame. You Joel Embiid apologist, you. Hall of Fame. Playing in finals. Charles Barkley had to run into Michael Jordan. A lot of people from that era got a pass because they couldn't get past Michael Jordan. Allen Iverson's legacy? What are you talking about? Allen Iverson he changed the game. He changed the game. I understand it and win Super Bowls, and ultimately that's what they didn't win championships, and ultimately that's what mattered. But also at the same time, man, you got to respect what people brought to the game. People still wearing the Barclays. People still wearing the Barclays. Charles Barkley is so relevant, he's still on TNT. You know what the legacy of AI and Barkley was, bro. Stop it. What's Joel Embiid's legacy? Never healthy in the postseason. What's Joel Embiid's legacy? Never won a game 7. What's Joel Embiid's legacy, bro? Being good in the regular season and getting and getting your boarding pass to Cancun soon as the playoffs start. When we lost to Trae Young, I knew we was never going to be able to do it with Embiid. And Embiid was dropping 30. He was having 30. I just knew we weren't going to be able to do it with Embiid when we lost to Trae Young. We lost to Trae Young in a Game 7. Trae Young, John Collins, Dan Gallinari. Who else? Clint Capella. The dude Herter. We lost to, bro. But like I said, man, it ain't the end of the world. At the end of the day, we're going to see how it pan out next year. I might go courtside for opening day. Clap your hands, everybody. Philadelphia 76ers. Clap your hands. I love that song in the regular season. We don't hear it too much, though, in the postseason, though. All I know is when I go to Eagles games, I hear Fly Eagles Fly a lot in the playoffs. I hear it a lot, actually, in the playoffs. When I go to Sixers games, I don't hear it. Clap your hands, everybody. 76ers. All right, Ms. Watt, man, have a good one. Yeah, I was officially fed up with trust the process after Trae Young. Yeah, Trae Young did us greasy, bro. Trae Young did us greasy, man. He did us greasy. But a lot of that wasn't on Embiid. Yeah, I'm super passionate about the Sixers, bro. They just don't be getting it done, bro. And, like, why y'all want to be mad? The NBA blackball Okafor, conditioned the fans to turn on him and call his game bad. Choose that bum Dario Saric. The Raptors game when Leonard hit the game winner against Embiid broke him. I don't think that's what I wouldn't say that broke him. I do not fault the 76ers for that. I do not fault the 76ers for losing that Game 7 at all. I fault them for deciding to pay Tobias Harris over Jimmy Butler the next year. Or however that, I fault them for not keeping Jimmy Butler in the building. People could say he ain't wanted to be there or whatever. They should have paid Jimmy Butler whatever he wanted, bro. They should have paid Jimmy Butler whatever he wanted. Because that hurt me worse than the shot, seeing Jimmy Butler take Tyler Herro. Was Kyle Lowry on that Heat team? Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry. Seeing him take them guys to the finals, man. Twice, I think. That hurt me worse than the shot. Because Jimmy Butler was a one and done in Philly. That don't make sense. That do not make sense. Because what Jimmy Butler gave us was a closer. He gave us a closer, bro. And we desperately needed a closer. You know what I'm saying? But I'm going to get ready for these OTAs, man, so I can get my second video out the way, man. Lunchtime with the bullies, man. Shout out to my guy, man, for the new thumbnail. You know what I'm saying? And stay up them Twitter streets, man. Stay up them Twitter streets, man. They clapping at me. They clapping at me, man. But you know what I'm saying? My Kevlar is on. You know what I'm saying? Clap your hands, everybody. I love that song, man. All right, y'all. OTAs recap is going down. And we're going to, we're going to be